Hashtag I stand with Catherine. I love knowing that. I love that they did that. That's wonderful. And in keeping with St. Patrick's Day, I had to share this. You know, I love dogs. I love Catherine. What's better than Catherine and a dog, right? Look how cute this is. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I love the genuine warmth and smile on her face as she plays with this cute pup here. Kensington Blue shared this one. It says, my parents taught me about the importance of qualities like kindness, respect, and honesty, and I realize how central values like these have been to me throughout my life. I think that is an amazing quote with this amazing photo. I always die over this photo. It's one of my faves as well. I say that about all of them, but it really is. She looks so beautiful. But it's just so much more than looks, right? It's just the depth here. I love this quote so much, and I think it's wonderful. And you can see it in action when she's, out and about. It's all about Catherine, but we couldn't leave her handsome prince out of this. Look at this. I love this photo so much. We love you, Catherine, and we stand by you. I stand with Catherine. I love the happy photos of William and Catherine together as well, and this is a great one. All right, and a lovely one, a great one where she is baking with the children. It says, I stand with Catherine, a beautiful woman inside and out, a wonderful mother to 3 beautiful children, a loving and supportive wife to William, and a much loved and respected member of the monarchy. I stand with Catherine. I know, I love this photo. It's so cute, baking with the children. So sweet. I love this. And at the time of this recording, I've shared 2 pictures. I'll probably end up sharing more. We'll see. But this was from my Twitter account. But it's just one of my favorite photos. It's not even that it's like the most fabulous of Catherine, but it's so real to me as a mother, the way she looks at her child and loves her children clearly. And I just love this. I love this photo so much. I love the look she's giving little Princess Catherine. Look how cute. Little Catherine, what am I saying? Little Princess Charlotte. Look how cute Charlotte is. And look at the way Catherine's looking at her. I love this photo so much. It just makes me happy to see it in those little red shoes. This is another one I will never forget. This moment when the sun literally, I wrote shine, but I think it's shone, whatever, upon Catherine, Princess of Wales in Scotland. Remember, this was the Scottish coronation, that beautiful blue, and the church had like skylights or something in it. She was literally lit from the sun and just gorgeous. And this picture just makes my heart so happy because you see the family there and it's such a wonderful moment. And I just love that the sun shined down on Catherine. All right, let's switch gears a bit and talk about other things going on. So Jen, check me out, shared this. Camilla Long confirms what we've all been saying. Princess Catherine makes the news agencies money every time she makes an appearance, and they don't like it when she deprives them. That is sick. I understand that's how things work, but it doesn't make it okay or right. And I'm not saying Jen's saying that. I'm just, in general, I think that's all of our frustration is how unfairly she's being attacked and targeted. It doesn't make it right. We're used to it from the Dastardly Duo. It's this onslaught, this piling on from the media that has truly shocked me, especially under the circumstances. I mean, it's never okay, but especially under the circumstances of she's out on medical leave. There's no mystery here, but people are trying to turn it into something, and I believe that's what Camilla's pointing out, is this is some sort of retaliation for them not being able to make money off of it. I hate to go to the dark side, but let's go. We have stuff to talk about. This was shared by Proper Gander. Great name, by the way. And it says, poor little sugar cubes. So this was a sugar, I guess, shared this celebrating, they don't even know her title, celebrating Meghan's reaching 500,000 followers on Instagram. And Proper Gander points out, this really isn't the flex that you think it is. I almost pity them. Almost. Yeah, same, except for the pity part. Yeah, it's kind of funny to see. Again, other people have pointed out, apparently when they launched, whatever it was, back when they left the royal family, or around that time, they hit 1 million followers, I believe, like within a couple, something like that. It was within a couple hours. They had a really big following. And this time, not so much. And so it leads me into this. A lot of people are pointing out, like Beth here, that things are suspicious. Imagine that. Something suspicious surrounding Harry and Meghan, but something's off about the followers. Interesting that people have done their homework and figured out there's over 170,000 inactive followers on Harry's wife's, great name, Instagram account. Now that's interesting. Inactive followers, almost like someone bought and paid for them, allegedly, right? Weird. I mean, we've never known them to lie in the past, right? Haha, just kidding. Royal Gossip shared this. Nearly 50,000 out of the first 174,000 followers on, what is it, Dingback Duchess's new Instagram page are paid for bots. We'll add an allegedly there. But yeah, it sure looks like it to me too. And what's up with that name? American Riviera Orchard. Did she create it with a random word generator? Exactly my question too. What is that? Individually, the words make sense. Together, it's nonsense. She is so pathetically stupid. All right. Hashtag Meghan Markle lies. So Meghan Markle lies is trending. And so this is, I believe, one of the reasons why. That's interesting to see. Yeah, it's pretty sad if she's paying for, I mean, it doesn't shock me, but it's just kind of funny to think about. Going from a member of the royal family to paying for followers to reach 500,000. Yeah, for her nonsense. That's pretty bad. And I don't know if you've seen this, but this is supposedly one of the wares she's peddling on the website. Come on, my merch looks better than this. What is this? ARO. Oh my goodness. This interview points out, so Megxie left the royal family to sell cheap knockoff royal merch. What a joke. Is that why the Riviera is on there, to sound fancy, but also so they can have an R in there so people that do no homework and don't understand think it's royal? This is just awful. If this is the actual merchandise they are selling, that is pathetic. This might be the worst. And look, it's beige once again. But this might be the worst like brand launch merch thing that I've seen, and that's saying something. So Just Millie's Opinion points out literally a drop shipper on Instagram. No real brand will touch this con artist. A list of products as long as Pinocchio's nose, in which a factory is churning out this stuff. QVC calling for the royal crested jam. You just couldn't make this shit up. Titles for commercial use again. And then so many people are pointing out, look at this crown logo thing that they're using. It's interesting because it sure looks a lot like the Highgrove logo. And we've pointed out similarities about Highgrove before, but here it is. And this person, Observer 88, is pointing out that interesting. They're using a crown cipher like the King's Highgrove shop. The big difference? Everything Highgrove makes goes to charity. Everything Meghan Markle makes goes in her pocket. Then Mystified, friend of the channel, posted this and gave me a laugh. It says Jen at Real Recaps, hey, that's me, saying this looks like a video of Meghan haunting her own house. That's all I can think about. Let's all put on ball gowns and haunt our own houses. That's what it looks like to me. Thank you, Mystified, for the shout out. This gave me a laugh. And I offered to put on a ball gown and haunt any of your houses as well. I just got to go out and buy a ball gown, I guess, or make one out of a tablecloth. I'm not sure. And I know this one is gross, but it still makes me laugh because I know she hates her feet. So let's share it. Is the toe jam by old Mom Markle up for sale yet? And how much she charging for it? Toe jam. Yeah, I'm very curious to see that too, because if the other products are at all an inkling, it looks like things are way overpriced. Shocker. And just a whole bunch of nothing. All right, this was shared by Wander Girl. And it looks like Mob Deep, and it says, no calligrapher I know ever just adds random flourishes. True. And no royal bride with a $43 million wedding and wearing a six-figure Givenchy dress to start selling jam on a website to cover the mortgage either. We're not talking about a bright woman with fantastic financial strategy here. She's circling the drain in a spectacular speed. All right, and now shall we take a look at Lean Meme Machine with some of my faves?